All right, we are live. Another wonderful stream. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. And we're getting going here. Today is our variety day. It's Tuesday. We're trying to lock in the variety day on Tuesday. And the reason we're doing that is because WoW's typically on maintenance for at least an hour or so, and sometimes it gets extended, and sometimes it only lasts 15 minutes, but who the heck knows? You really never know. So I figure Tuesday's just a good day to do variety. And I got quite a few games that I enjoy playing, but recently WoW's kind of taken the lion's share of my time. I've just been in love with TWW. And even though I'm not really doing a lot of content on TWW right now, I am doing the little patch content. I'm getting bikinis and all the cute stuff. So, but on Tuesday, we have this little maintenance period, and I figure that's a good day because I want to play some other games on stream, and I know doing some variety stuff is good for a stream because you're potentially pulling in a broader audience. And even though this is just a little hobby, it could always become a bit more than that, and I'd be okay with that. So yeah, we're just getting going here, and we're live, and we got excellent quality. Just a couple little housekeeping things that we do. Let's hit Twitter real quick and just throw a little advertisement up. We got some notifications. Let's see. So what's happening? Well, a few notifications here. I got a follow. That's probably somebody that, generally that's Fade Studio. That's probably somebody that does art or some kind of thingamabob, or they probably want to sell me something ultimately. That's okay. We always appreciate a follow anyway. So what is happening? So we are strumming a bit of Valheim this morning live at Twitch TV. Let's see. I don't have the little link to copy, so we got to sort of pull it off of here. Take it from the stream preview. I like to say live at, and then the thing, but we take the U out, so you have to sort of take the U out and then have your / and that'll give you a link. So yeah, if you try to link it with the U, you don't get linked right. So you've unlocked more on X. Okay. Be seen by more people? Oh, cool. Is this some kind of like soft verification? I don't know. I'm not clicking on learn more. Fuck all that. So yeah, so now people kind of know what we're doing. And they know how to find us as best they can. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started. I don't want to dilly-dally, So let's start a game. I usually like to... well, let me go back. Let's go back. And this is a real... If you guys have never played Valheim, Lord have mercy, you are missing out. This game blew up. This came out of like a little small indie studio, and it's absolutely one of the best little survival games ever. And if you don't know, Zomboid is really good too, but Zomboid is that's actually a quite difficult game, and I'm still learning it, so I'm not sure I'm comfortable playing it on stream just yet. Because I just be dying over and over. My girlfriend's kind of trying to help me get into that more. So once we get more comfortable with the game and the control, we'll probably play a bit of Zomboid too. But this game, I feel like anybody can kind of jump into this. So let me just look here. Settings. controller, graphics. We got custom going on. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see how it, we'll see how it runs. You know, we're on a little 3060 Black Edition overclock. We got it overclocked and undervolted, so we'll see how it does. I seem to remember it runs really well on the system. Let's go ahead and start. Let's see. Let's go with the new. Let's go with the new character. And so we're just gonna call. Let's see, can I actually? Oh, we'll just go. There we go. Now if somebody comes on, if we make a server, whatever, people kind of come on it. And, okay. Hit that start button. We'll start a server. And we'll just call it. So we got a community server. So I'm not really sure, because I want to make this where, you know, if you guys come on and you want to play, you can do it. Warning, world modifiers, so you can, okay. So I think one thing we'll do, we'll just set it to easy. Yeah, let's not set it to, okay, so we'll just set it to easy. Not casual. That's a little too much. We want these things to attack us. We just don't want it to be too hard, because we don't know who's going to hop in the game with us. And it's been a long time since I played, so. Passive enemies, yeah. Fire hazard. Portals, raid rate, resource rate, death penalty, yeah. So I don't know if there's even friendly fire in this game. You certainly can't. There's no way to turn it off, so. So we're going to start a server. And crossplay. Yeah, I guess we could do crossplay. And we'll just set the server password to, I don't know. What should we set it to? We'll just set it to nada. N-A-T-A. And, well, I guess we have to do new, right? Okay, so we'll just call it her. Okay, done. And I really don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully this works. So we're getting going here. Why is it an invalid password? So it's not really helping you. Okay. So nada1, that's the password. So yeah, we're just putting this in the chat. So we know it. There we go. So yeah, we just got a bippity bop, hippity hop waiting on it to generate some game files and all the stuff for our little server. So we got a community server, we got all that stuff. So you guys want to hop in, play a little Valheim with me this morning, you certainly can. I probably need some help. I don't know how far we'll get, but this will just be the character that we use and the server that we use. And I'm going to put that in a notepad too. After this gets going, because I don't want to alt tab out of it while it's doing this, because it might crash. Because these kind of games that like this that really need a fixed window because they're so resource heavy, sometimes they can crash if you alt tab, especially if they're loading content. So that's not really something you want to be doing. No. So this is just having to wait, like, oh my god, for people with ADD, waiting is like 10 times worse. Not that it don't always suck. So here we go. Can I skip all this? No. Oh, I can. Good. Fuck the intro. We kind of know what the intro's like, right? I'm sure a lot of y'all probably play Valheim, but maybe you hadn't. But it's a great game. It come out, a few years ago, and so the join code is 540796. 540796. And let me see if that is, oh, okay, it's always up here, 540796. We'll stick this in the chat too. Let me just make sure I read it right. 540796. Yep. So yeah, now people can kind of know when they come in. And let me put the server, because we'll probably be playing. This is such a chill game, and if you guys haven't played it, you will see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna make a keep note for it. Valheim server, and we lost it. Here we go. You always got to pin that thing. So let me just grab this out of the Twitch chat. Copy paste it. So we'll know like what our server info stuff is. Yeah, now we got it. Just keep up with that. I don't know how important it is. Maybe it's easy to get somewhere in the game information, but holy shit, there I go sparkling again. And we're gonna fix that right now, because that's certainly some kind of hotkey. And you hate to start the stream and have to do all this kind of bullshit, but sometimes that's just how it fucking goes, isn't it? Let me see where the hotkeys are. Let's see, settings. I'm sure it's under settings, right? Yep. Plugin configs, custom parameters. Because this is the second time I've done this, and I don't know what key sequence I pressed to cause this, but we got to fix this shit because I'm getting tired of it. Not that I wouldn't want my avatar to sparkle sometimes, but certainly not when I don't. I'm not wanting it to, or all the time, certainly. So where's the hotkey menu? I feel like this should be readily available. So, yeah, you hate to spend time doing shit like this on the stream, but yeah, sometimes it's just how it goes, ain't it? Let me go back. So we're looking under tracking settings. Installation help. No. Model settings is probably, this is probably where we're going to find it. I feel pretty hopeful. And see, it's going to get to be dark, so I got to... Okay, so we can pause the game, so that's good. So we've already wasted a little bit of time, so we need to build... There's stuff you need to do. And we're already getting behind on it. Face up, down, rotation. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Oh. Powerful sneeze. So you can filter. Let me just see. Hotkeys. So that sort of limited it down a bit. And you might say, why don't you just restart the model? Well, because if I restart the model and OBS is running, you lose tracking. So I'd have to restart the whole damn stream and everything. So I don't really want to do that. I don't like breaking the stream up into multiple segments. Just more bullshit to have to try to do on YouTube when I upload the VOD and all that. Oh, here we go. Right here, hotkey settings. So, expression editor. Hotkey action. Gesture trigger. Yeah, this is not super helpful. Well, you know, this is just going to have to be, I think, something I figure out off stream. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to let the model sparkle today. I don't really know, you know, I'm not really sure exactly how to fix it, but I don't want to restart the stream, so we're just going to sparkle. I have no idea. Let's talk to Hugin. He's Hugin. He's sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. Okay. Right. So, I know like the first one. Let me grab some wood. I think you basically start off sort of like punching trees and shit. So I think you want to gather like a few wood, and then you want to make like a, and we can grab some stone too. We're going to need that. So you have like different ages in this game. Yeah, and you sort of have, you know, your Stone Age, your Bronze Age, Iron Age, etc. And you kind of go through that in the game. So let's go over here and let's go ahead and see if we can, we gotta, so what do I need for a stone? We need more wood. And don't we always just need more wood? The more wood the better, right? So take stock, most items can be crafted, however, due to your recent departure, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Okay. My lesser brother, Munin, tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Yeah, well. Calling his brother lesser, I mean, that's kind of fucked up. But you know, it is what it is. We can't all be tight with our siblings, can we? Oh, look at this little fucker. Get the fuck out of here, you little piece of shit. Get punched right in the damn mouth. Little piece of garbage. Come up on you, girl, like that. I didn't even customize my character, ain't he? Damn, he's handsome, isn't he, though? His little bald head. Alright. So we've probably got enough wood now. Look, oh, some mushrooms. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we'll take that. Eat the hell out of these mushrooms at some point. Bounty of the forest. Let's eat one. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we got wood now. We're gonna make a hammer. And we will make ourselves a club too. We need 6 wood. But we can do stuff with our hammer now. So like, yeah, it's really important to get a hammer early on. I'm trying to remember how this game works. But you know, you really just want to kind of hunker down and make your first little base, whatever, as quick as you can. Excuse me, I don't think you can build too close to the stones, so we got to wander just a little bit. But I don't think we really want to go too deep into the forest, because that's kind of where, and I hear a deer over there. And them deer, they be honking like hell all the time, let me tell you. Punch some more trees. And then we're going to grab a little bit of wood here. Well, you kind of auto pick it up. Let's see what the little bird has to say. Hugan says, you found a snack, consume it. Yeah, we done that. Girl, your girl knows a little something, alright? She ain't that dumb. She can be a little dumb, she ain't that dumb. Be aware that before long, you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple different meals ready. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's Captain Obvious, aka Hugan over here. Oh, we got another little perk. Beat his ass real quick. You don't want to fuck with mommy like this, okay? Okay. So let me okay, now let's just... I think we're just going to kind of build like right over here or something. I think maybe right here. Kind of up on this little elevated thing. So let's get the hammer out. Damn bird. Okay, so you get the hammer and then you right click. So crafting, we can make a cooking station, but we need 10 wood for the workbench. So that's something we need to get real quick. So let's continue. Let's forget about it for a second. Let's go back to, we don't really need our torch. Some of the controls are just a touch wonky. I am getting just a touch of lag on the game. I could probably turn the settings down just a bit, but that's okay. The game's pretty well optimized. We'll grab some more stone. So we're gonna punch the hell out of these trees real quick. We got tough ass hands, let me tell you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if your girl went out there punching some trees and shit, yeah, I don't think that would go too well. I really don't. So we got 10 wood now. And we're gonna come try to find sort of a naturally flat spot as best we can. I think this is okay right here. And we're gonna make our little workbench. Just stick it right here. I think that's fine. So yeah, and you spin stuff with like mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up. So that's just a tip. Just stick it right up here. The fuck out of here, you little piece of shit. I'm gonna beat his ass. Let me get out of here. Hold on. Can't do nothing with this little bastard. The hell out of here. What's wrong with you? What the hell you thinking? He wants his little ass beat too. Wants mommy to spank him. That's taken care of. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. So we are in our server. We can see it in the escape menu. So Alright, Hugin's got more stuff to yap. He likes yapping. A workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots of more building patterns to construct with the hammer. Okay. Yeah, we know. But not everybody knows. Y'all might be new to this game, so I can talk. Oh, excuse me. I can get some commentary over it, so totally fine. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas Eve should have been the damn first thing I said when we were doing our housekeeping. So, I'm hitting it. It needs a roof. Okay. So, right click, misc. So we've got to make, so we need more wood, like Lord have mercy, the wood we need. So we're gonna do some walls. And we cannot make an axe yet, so we gotta, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, honestly, getting all that wood before dark. You crafted a hammer, start by building a workbench. We did that. So we're gonna be punching like hell. Let's eat this other mushroom too. Oh, I can't? Did they change that? I thought you could eat like multiple of a single food. Guess not. But the game since the last time I played it, it's probably been at least a year almost, so I'm sure it's had a lot of updates. I'm not the best with like following along with, y'all know me by now. You know I don't really follow along the best with like gaming news. So we're getting there. We're getting a little bit more wood. I'm not gonna hit that one because I'm gonna hit the big tree. It's not gonna do anything. Let me just make sure. I'm quite sure you can't punch big trees down. Yeah, it does 0 damage. Nada. So we're getting it. We're getting that bread, that cheddar, that wood. Wood is like the predominant currency in this game. So we got 17. Let me get 20 before we start this, because I want to be able to really get started good once I get going. We'll have to keep getting more and more, keep coming back, because it's about to get dark. And we'll try to build like a little, and I can hold that mouse button down so I'm not just clicking all in y'all's ear. So we got 21. Let's try to get started with this. Yeah, it needs a roof. A roof. Let's see. So, and then you click your tool and then you right click. Okay, so it's got to have like a little bit of a wall. Never sure the best way to do this, but maybe we start like this. Just try to get it close. Or do we, maybe it's better to start from the back. I don't know. Because it's not, so we're going to have at least 2. Yeah, that won't work. We've got to be about like that. There we go. And we can always reposition the bench a little bit. And we'll sort of just build our little shelter onto this, but we got to really get going here. We kind of forgot and stood around. Now let's see. We probably need something like this. And there's a ton of videos on YouTube for this game because it is quite popular. Let me just get a better angle. And I'm sure, I mean, you guys will just have to forgive me because, like everything, I'm pretty casual. I don't really like to watch a bunch of videos for stuff. Every once in a while, maybe a little bit, but hopefully this kind of gets it covered right here. I'm gonna wait. It's just gonna be the reality that I'm gonna waste materials, and there's gonna be better ways to do things than I do them. I kind of just do them the way I like to do them. And that's what I encourage everybody to do. Like, fuck watching all these videos and stuff all the time. I do like to kind of figure stuff out for myself a bit. But to each their own. I mean, whatever's fun for you, whatever. Ain't no judgment here. Just whatever feels good to your brain. Yeah, because that's what I do. So, yeah, this will be good. We need to make a hoe because everybody needs a hoe. Some people need more than one. Sometimes it's good to have multiple hoes. You need multiple hoes and you need multiple bros. Yeah. Let's see. But not me though. You know your girl's committed. She's in a committed relationship over here. I'm just talking about some people. Just to clarify, just in the interest of full disclosure. So here we go. Let's see. So yeah, a little Valheim Christmas stream, why not? And so this is going to be we don't have too much time left yet here. Let's see. So don't yap too much. We got our hoe. So let me we need to level the ground a bit. And I wish, so we're not going to connect onto this because we're going to come right here and make our little house. We're just going to level this down a bit. So we can actually have a little, if you don't do this step, you'll mess up because it'll be really hard to build. Oh, you can do it. You can build on ground that's not flat, but it's just, you're just making life really hard on yourself, you know. So I highly suggest before you start building, you kind of do this. And you're going to run into little hills, and I'd have to chop these, you know, have to bust those blocks up. But this right here is probably good enough. Yeah. So just right here. So we got plenty of area right here. You don't need anything huge. So now we're gonna, okay, so we need more wood. So we need to hurry up. Gotta hurry up. And did I not, what am I even thinking? The stone axe was the first thing we should have made. So let me get, oh Lord, I goofed. I made the hoe first, should have made the axe. I don't know if I've ever, in all the times I've like played and replayed this, I don't ever remember actually getting a shelter, like a working shelter made before nighttime. And if y'all know, I mean, these survival games, they're all different, but they're all very similar too, in that at nighttime, that's when the baddies kind of come and they will mess you up. So do we have 5 yet? We got 6. So yeah, I mean, look, here they come. Very predictable. So we're gonna try to get our axe made here real quick. And that'll, you know, it's like your boy Stephen Covey said, you know, it's all about the production. It's not just about the production, it's about the production capacity. So it's not about just doing work, it's about increasing your ability to do work as you go along. So that's what you're doing when you're making better tools. You're working on the production capacity. And that's just a little tidbit from you, girl. If you hadn't ever read, what's it called? The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's a great book to read. That's by Stephen Covey. It's one of my favorite books. I've read it a few times. Really helped me in like the business world. So this tool is used for landscaping. You could say it's the perfect. Oh, this is an older comment he's got. It's about when I made my hoe. And we love the hoes. So use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It's easier to create buildings on level ground. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But today may be just a little bit shorter stream because y'all know it's Christmas Eve and I do have to get ready, and got family coming here this afternoon, and they'll probably get here around 6 p.m. But I got quite a bit. I still got to wrap some presents up and do all this stuff. I got some chores to do, some RL stuff, So it might be a little bit shorter. We did 4 hours yesterday, so I really feel like that's pretty good. And here's Hugin again. He gets a little bit annoying, so be wary of the weather. So he's just talking about the weather. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regen. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. So yeah, we'll make a fire. We'll have a little fire pit in the middle of somehow in the middle of the floor or something. We'll get all that. We'll make it cute and cozy, of course. That's a big part of what we do here. Oh, you can have I don't remember being able to have a torch, and I don't know how much wood I need, so we're going to be chopping here a little bit. We'll see how fast it goes. And yeah, you want to AoE if you can. Hit 2 things at once. I've never paid attention to if it actually splits the damage, so usually AoE is more efficient, right? I mean, in most games, if you can kind of cleave onto 2 trees or 2 things, it's more efficient to do. It does less damage, of course, to each one. That's kind of the downside of AoE, but it's more efficient if you have 2 targets. That's how it usually goes, and I don't know, because I don't really, in this kind of game, I can't say I've really tested that, but most of my nerdage revolves around WoW, so that's where I most sort of use my noodle on that sort of thing. But, again, it kind of goes back to what we were saying. Like, it's not just survival games that are usually very similar in how they work. It's and I need to make a club too, so I'm not beating up my axe, killing these little fuckers, because they be perpetrating all over you, girl, trying to take advantage of her. And they done got me all wrong, because I'm the fucking dommy mommy. I'm not the sub over here, okay? Let's see. Get out of here, you little bastard. And you don't even have to kill them every time. You can just whack them, just spank their little bottom, and they'll go away. They're not as stupid as they look. They are pretty stupid, though. And I don't know, I mean, y'all tell me, is it more efficient, like, when you have a shitty axe to sort of cut down the little trees, or is it okay to, like, chop down the big trees, too? Because I don't know. I'm just whacking. That probably don't sound right, does it? That's okay. We're not always in SFW. But sometimes we are. Chopping down the beech tree. And that's one thing in this game. These things can fall on your butt and kill you pretty easy. And they'll fall, in ways you wouldn't expect. I wish you could hit them with your torch, like when they're like this too, because I don't remember being able to dual wield a torch and an axe or whatever, but the game's had so many updates since the last time I played it. We got a world save, so that's good. I do want to finish whacking this tree. And I'm skilling up. My torch broke. Trying to remember. Oh, I can't even hit that. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough juice to chop down. I don't know if my axe has enough juice to chop down these 2 trees. and actually cut them up, but try not to die. Oh, that's gonna try to kill me. Yep. So let's hit this one, because the axe is gonna break pretty soon. Hopefully we get this wood. We should have probably, yeah. I tell you what I'm gonna do, because I think I got like 5 wax left on this axe. I'm gonna hit some little stuff because I know I'll get a little bit more wood. We pick up some wood too. And see if we can't just get our shelter erected. And yes, I said erected. Before we, you know, well, before the next day. And I done about lost where I was at with my little shelter. I kind of need to mark it on my mini map. And there's Giga. Hey Giga, how you doing this morning? It's good to see you. They added logging to Warcraft, little graphics update. Yeah, they do. I mean, they are doing work with TWW over here. You know, Tuesday is our little, because WoW's on maintenance, and sometimes it's like, sometimes it's 15 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, and sometimes it gets extended. So I kind of said, well, I'm going to make, you know, Tuesday sort of my little variety day, play something else for a couple of hours. Giga says, wait, WoW's down? Yeah, it's maintenance day, so it should be down at least for about well, what time is it? I'll tell you. It's 10:53. It ought to be coming up here in about 10 minutes if they stick to their schedule. And I done lost my little shelter here. Well, there it is over here. I got to mark it on my map because I am going to lose it. But yeah, this is our little variety day. Oh shoot, I didn't even see him, little bastard. Oh, that's a boar. Let me, I don't want to get killed by a boar, but it could happen. So we got a little bit of boar meat, leather, rag tunic. Yeah. Okay, let me go over here. And let me see how much wood I got now. So I need to repair my axe. That's cool. The cool thing about this game is it's got some little hardcore elements to it, but it's got a lot of casual stuff too. Like, you can just repair your tools for free. So it's really cool. And this is a great little game. It only costs, I think I only paid maybe 20 bucks for this thing when it came out. Oh my God, Giga. Giga says, I just woke up and made some eggs and pancakes. Oh, that sounds so good actually. Oh my God. I had a protein bar. That's my life. Giga said I was gonna lurk in RP a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Let me put down. And who knows, I might hop on WoW in a bit, but I'm kind of liking this. It might be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I was saying earlier, you know, I got a few things to do. I got some family coming over. They won't be here to probably about 6 p.m. or so. That's when they usually come, but I have to do some stuff to get ready. I still got some Christmas presents. I ain't wrapped anything, to be honest, and so I have to do some of that. I got some little chores to do too. Giga says, has you ever tried DBD? Are you a scaredy cat? DBD? Is that Dead by Daylight? Is that what that is? Let me know. Cause if so, oh yeah, Giga says, yeah. No, I had never tried it, but I've watched a lot of people play it, and it looks pretty fun. You know, you were saying about that 24-hour stream, you probably joking, but that's something I'm thinking about. Me and the girlfriends talked about it, so I got to get some. I don't have. She has like 1,000 Steam games. I mean, seriously, and I've only got not that many, let's just say. And so that I'll probably get that, and that'll be something I definitely play if I do. I'll try to work it into the variety day, the little Tuesdays. But also I need something, because she says what we should do is play like a different game like every 2 hours. So I kind of need like 12 really good games to play if we do the 24-hour stream. And Giga says, I have 4,000 hours in DBD. Good Lord. Good Lord, good night. 4,000 hours. My goodness. Let me right click this. So we're going to start putting our little floor down. I think we need a bigger floor than that. It's 2x2. Yeah. Start with 2x2s. I kind of start it right here. You can never get these things straight. Oh my God. No. No. Giga says, y'all should try it out. As a new player, we love newer players. Oh. Newer players are the best because they have zero clue what's going on and get scared easily. Well, I'm sure that would be me, because sometimes I can be nervous as a cat sometimes. And I'm trying to remember how you do this. How do I... Oh, mouse 3. Okay. We sort of did the absolute worst positioning we could possibly do with that. Let me see here. We'll just put it like this. I think this is okay. I don't like that my OCD is killing me that it's not perfectly aligned. I think a little 3x3 probably do fine. Maybe a 4x3, even better. Okay, this will work. Giga says, just imagine you're walking around and you're doing a generator and you hear this monster growling, chasing you down with a massive heartbeat. Oh, yeah. You know, and DBD is something I've enjoyed people watching it. Or, sorry, I've enjoyed watching people. Holy shit, the dyslexia is real or something, right? It's like, I've enjoyed watching people play that. I just haven't ever got it. I know Soda Poppin's played it a lot. And I know a lot of people's played it. But it looks really good. And then there's another game that come out that's kind of like trying to copy it a little bit. Or maybe it's even a spin-off, but it's like the Friday the 13th version. Oh, okay. So Giga says they have Alien, they have Pinhead, Freddy, Chucky. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that probably is Jason I've seen on there too, I bet. And this is the world's most basic house. Like, this thing is... But it ain't got to be perfect. Oh, Giga says, no Jason yet. They don't have the right. So that's probably another one that I saw. I thought it might have been some kind of Dang it, where's my workbench at? Missing requirement workbench? Is it just too far away? It's not. Okay, here we go. It's a little blooper. Now this is going to be perfect little cozy house. Once we get, how much wood do I have? We're going to have to go ahead and go get some more wood. Might as well, while we got some daylight. Best to do the gathering in the daylight, of course, like most survival games. We'll chop down a couple trees. We'll get this little underbrush. Well, let me check it. Let me actually look, because I will look right now. Let me just look at Steam. Let's look and see what Dead by Daylight. See if they got any kind of sale. So they got a winter sale right now. Oh my goodness, it's $7. I might just grab that right now. And look at this crap. Not paying attention. This is what happens. Okay, this is what happens in Valheim. Take your eyes off the prize for just a second. Giga says there is a Friday 13th game that is hella fun, but they probably shutting it down due to copyrights and legal stuff. Yeah. DBD is cheap. Yeah, I might just go ahead and grab it right now. Put it download. I need to check and see if I got enough room though on my... Oh, this is Vegvisir. Or yeah, probably Vegvisir. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast. Yeah, so he's the deer. He's a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before attempting to defeat him. Yeah. And I still got to put a little... How do you... Again with the bird. Giga says, I've seen your loading screens. You probably have a kick-ass PC. It's okay. It's like, it's just a... I bought it, you know, back when like COVID and all the microchips were going crazy. You could like buy a pre-built for like half what you could build the same PC for. And so I just bought a little pre-built. I think it was about $1,200, you know. And it came with like a, goodness, I forget, it's a 11th gen processor. I think 11700 or 11600, and it's an RTX 3060 black overclocked. So it's not crazy good, but I do have a SSD, and it still plays everything on high mostly, or like medium high. Giga says, I just spent $2K on my PC parts. I just got the graphics card in the case today. I'm still waiting on a few more parts so I can build it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Giga says, I'm getting rid of my pre-built and building my own from scratch. Yeah. So mine's about 4 years old. I bought this one, I think it was October 2020. Pretty sure. Well, let me get down here to my corpse. Running around here butt ass naked. And this is why I don't mess with hardcore too much, because I get distracted really easy. So I got my stuff back. I'm gonna put my armor back on. Got hardly anything. A rag tunic. Giga says Gigabyte Aero, OC, GeForce RTX 4060. Okay. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 3.8 6 core. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, more and more games are starting to be able to take advantage of more processor cores, so it's really good. I think mine's a 6 core, if I'm not mistaken. I think. But I'm not sure, it's been so long. But I know not long ago they made it where WoW could take advantage of 4 cores. I remember when they did that, and it, like, the performance went up a lot for a bunch of people. Let me put, the one thing I need to do is, what is the map keybind? Let me look in settings, because I messed this up somehow. Map, where is the map? Map. Auto run. Number 0? Let me put it to here. This is good. Okay. Continue. And let's equip the axe. Need to make another torch too. Giga says it's just a lot of games are coming out are very graphics intensive. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And some of them, here's what bothers me about it. Some of them coming out are, the graphics are not good enough to justify the demand. So like, I remember when Starfield came out, and Starfield to me did not even look nowhere near as good as Cyberpunk. Yet I could run Cyberpunk really good on the 3060 overclocked. But guess what? Starfield ran like crap. Despite not looking as good. Giga says GTA 6 graphics is crazy though. Oh my god. Talk about a game I can't wait for. Like, oh my god. I love GTA. Giga says my current PC would fry. Yeah. And GTA 6 is like the kind of game you want to upgrade for. Like one of these big games, you know, that you know everybody's going to play. You know you're probably going to love it because I don't think there's ever been a bad GTA game. I've been playing these things since they were on the PlayStation. Oh my goodness. Like the original PlayStation. And I've liked every single one of them. Giga says they're starting to be more realistic. Boob physics are jiggling better. Yeah, they are starting to nail that jiggle, aren't they? And them booties are looking better all the time too. So how much wood we got? Only 11. Good lord. This is gonna take me a bit. Look at this whacking. Just over here, I need to eat another mushroom. That's one thing. Really important to keep the stamina up in this game. So I can probably whack this one too. Oh, yep, oh shit. Okay. Thought I was gonna die there. And I always have to cut the stumps. You know, the OCD won't let me leave the stump. I think if I was in forestry, I couldn't leave stumps either. I'd have to like come back with some kind of machine and pull the stumps up. No. Oh. Okay. Okay. Thought I was gonna die there for a second. Giga says the thing with Rockstar is whatever their trailers show you is the graphic engine they run in-game for gameplay. Oh, I didn't know that. Giga says, so we know this game is going to be crazy good. Yeah, and like the trailer for it is so good. And I love GTA 5. I mean, that game, I've probably, just the story, like I probably replayed the stories at least several times because I loved how you could switch between, you know, Trevor and Franklin and Michael. And I thought that was so good, being able to change their perspectives and stuff. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Giga. When I saw that trailer, you know what I thought? I said, my God, what did they do? Just take a news clip? Because they were just capturing like perfectly the going-ons, I would say. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this too. It's funny because I think the last 4 people that I've met that told me where they live, they either currently live in Florida or they have lived in Florida. So Florida is like a hot spot or something. Oh, got to repair the axe. We got some more whacking to do. How? Oh, okay. I got 50 wood now, so maybe we can commence with the building, because that's what your girl likes. I like the building. I don't like the working. Don't make me work. That feels like chopping trees feels like work. But building stuff is very fun. But I don't mind doing both. I never really play like creative mode where like you turn everything off and just build. Like I play some Minecraft too, so maybe I'll play that on Tuesday every once in a while. But I love Minecraft. I love mining. That's so relaxing. Anytime I've ever had like, you know, issues, like stuff on my mind that was bothering me or I didn't feel good, I could go play Minecraft and just mine, and it just seems to make things better, you know. But let's see. Giga says, alligator casually walking into a gas station. Guy outfit in his underwear, watering plants, derbies with mud, a lot of great beaches, cops with drug bust, crazy old ladies. It's my home. Yeah. Well, you got a very interesting home. I would say you got, you know, a lot of texture there. And that can be good. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of spice to the life. You know, in my little town, there's nothing that happens, right? Let me tell you about my little town. And good morning, Captain Skelly Bones. I hope you're doing good. So let me tell you about my little small town. Just to give you an idea, here's the starter. So our newspaper, it's not really like a newspaper. It's more like a pamphlet. We do good to have maybe 4 pages, okay? And the stuff they put on the front page is the most white bread shit you've ever seen in your life, because nothing happens here. You know, they'll put stuff like, my God, they'll put job ads on the front page, like McDonald's hiring a new manager. And it's like, what? You look at other people's newspaper, that thing is like as thick as the Bible, and it's like, and there's all kind of crazy stuff on the front of it. But Giga says, we have a lot of idiots. Yeah, I bet. Because you see, y'all have got that meme, right? Florida man, Florida woman. And Captain says, toilet home. Oh, goodness. Giga says, a lot of adventure happens and I love it. Yeah. I bet you get into all kind of stuff over there. Let me repair some of this junk. I need to make a torch. So you get the resin by killing the little bastards that come up and try to kill you all the time. They always trying to creep on you, girl. Let's see. And I never get anything done fast, if you've noticed. I'm sure you've noticed by now. Let's see. So how do I make a decent roof? It don't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough. So I got plenty of wood now. Giga says every day is different shit. Yeah. Let's see. Let me see. Will it not go? Because I know you can't put these too high. It's wanting to do it. I think I need to get a little bit higher up. I can't see anything. Can I make... No, I can't make the little ones that you place yet. There we go. Now we're getting it. Just kind of do like this. Turn this one around. Bippity bop, hippity hop. Uh-oh. You know what? We made our building a little bit too wide. So I'm just trying to make like the world's most basic little shelter. That's all I'm trying to do. So is this big enough? I mean, this is plenty big. Like, my goodness. I don't even need all this other. I just kind of make do. It's okay. Definitely not above just tearing the thing down and like... Yeah, let's stick some more walls in here. Right click. Here we go. And if I was building a house in real life, you know, this is probably how I'd do it. And that's why they don't let me do that kind of thing. It's because this is what I would do. And people would probably come in here and try to live, and the house would fall apart, and they'd all get killed. It'd be very tragic. So let me see. Right here. We can put it right here, right? We just stick it there. Here we go. I can't barely see what I'm doing, but it's okay. And I might let this be like, we might have like a little porch out here, so I might leave that. And okay, so we'll put our door right here. Giga says, I work as a cashier, and I was talking to a cop at the register, asking him how his day was going, you know? Given small talk, he replied, oh, nothing, I'm just starting the shift. And all of a sudden you hear a commotion outside, and it's a car crash. People don't know how to drive. Yeah, you know, little story is that for some reason I was browsing Reddit, and this was, I guess, I don't know, probably like a year ago or something. And they, for some reason, thought I needed to know all about, like, truck drivers, like people that drive big rigs or whatever. And so I started reading some of that stuff, and they're talking about like the worst places people drive on that sub. And the first one they all started talking about was like Florida. And I was like, oh, so yeah, it's definitely something to it, right? Because they were all agreeing with that. And these are truck drivers, right? These are people that are professional drivers. So you know, if they're saying that Florida is like the worst drivers, then it might be true. It's probably a good chance. So let me see here. Let's put my little door. Just a cute little door here. Bippity bop. Is that how I want it to go? I gotta get better at like here we go. Yeah, I think it can go in like that. I don't know, maybe I want it flipped around the other way though. But I think that's okay. And then we'll put like a little, I want to build my little fire right here, and then I'm just going to leave this open so we don't suffocate in here. The smoke will go out this way. Yeah. So let me do that. Let me bring this up. And I'll just put the little fire right here. Can't put it on. And let me make sure I can see crafting. There's a little fire. Cute little fire. Just put it right there. Yeah. And we'll put like a little thing, a little safety thing around it. Is it 1 meter? Yeah, probably. Nope, got it wrong. We need the 2 meter beam. So that'll just keep me from stepping in it so easy. And then we'll throw a little thing over top of it. A little whatchamajigger. There we go. Like that. Yeah, I think that's good. So if we get any meat, I think I do have some meat. So Giga says, it was nothing serious, but we know for sure the 2 idiots who hit one another didn't have insurance because both of them were acting like best friends and forgiving one another and acting very strange. Yeah. That reminds me of something. That reminds me of a little thing that happened. It was a few years ago. I was driving and I was in the Walmart parking lot because that's like one of the only stores we have, just to be in the interest of full disclosure. We don't have too many. And that's certainly the biggest one yeah, it's definitely the biggest store we have. But anyway, so I'm driving in that little parking lot and I'm just going along, you know, minding my own business. And I'm going pretty slow. Like, I guess I'm kind of driving defensively. Maybe not as defensively as I should be, but anyway, so this woman starts backing out and, you know, she doesn't have the right of way doing that. And she starts just backing out, and like I lay down on the horn, you know, I'm probably maybe going 5 miles an hour or something, you know, like parking lot speed. And she just keeps coming, and like I come to a stop, right? Because I'm not going that fast. And so I come to a stop, and I'm still just smashing on the horn, and like she just keeps coming. And I'm at a complete stop. And like people, I even look around. I have time to look around and people are looking at me because I'm like just pressing the horn. And then I even try, because I'm panicking now because she just keeps coming. And so I'm trying to put the car in reverse and I just can't do it because I'm freaking out a little bit. And, oh, excuse me. And she just smacks right into me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope y'all didn't hear that little protein bar not agreeing with me. That was an accident. But anyway, so she just backs right into me. And I'm sitting there laying on the horn for probably a good 4 or 5 seconds. And I can't get the car in reverse because I'm panicking. And everybody's looking. She just smacks right. So I get out of the car. First thing she says, "Oh, you didn't see me?" I'm like, "Lady, are you nuts?" I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "All these people just watched you back into me. I'm sitting still and I'm like blowing the horn." And she's like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." And I get, she's like a grandma, I guess. And I think she's got her, it's either her grandson or maybe, yeah, I think it was probably her grandson, or I think it was a little boy. But yeah, he gets out, and he's young, and I'm like, well, I look at my car and I look at hers, and there's like no damage on either one of our cars. I mean, there's literally nothing, and I don't know how. And so I like press on my bumper, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm kind of calming down now, and I'm like, yeah, there's really no damage. I said, it was her fault, and I could have probably made some kind of claim and got something out of it, but yeah, I mean, I'm just not that kind of person to try to take advantage of something like that. So I just said, I told her, if you want to just call it whatever, and we just drive off on our merry ways, I said, because there ain't no damage. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so we just I just move on. I'm thinking back on it, I'm like, that was kind of nuts, but yeah, sometimes that stuff, little weird stuff happens. Just a tidbit. And I'm just running around here. I'm trying to think what I'm not going to suffocate, right? So I need to make a bed. So we got our cozy little shelter. Let me see if I can make a bed now. Got to pull out the hammer. Let's see, furniture, I can. And I love how easy, this game is very casual, but it can be as in-depth as you want to make it, and you can turn the difficulty way up. So it has and it used to not really have an adjuster. They've added so much. I think I paid $20 for this game. And I remember when everybody was streaming it, and I saw it, and I saw people like sitting inside, sitting next to their cozy little fire. I said, that's such a cool little cozy looking game. I just had to get it. Ooh, now I can make some standing torches, so we'll do that. I don't really need one in here because we got the fire, and it's a little building, Let's go out here and just put a couple torches around. Kind of keep some of the bad guys away. Let's put one at just right here. Yeah, like right there, and then kind of help me find the house. And that's something I still got to do, is put the marker. I meant to do that, so we'll stick one right here. And I think I'll make like a little porch right here. Missing requirement. Oh, I'm outside the workbench. Okay. That right there. And then one just right here. Yeah. And I think I can make some kind of little porch here. Let me see. Let me think about it. How do you do this? What about like this? Oh, no, no, no. That's all wrong. What about... And we'll have to test this because I want to be like minimalistic with it. But if it rains, I'm not really sure. Maybe that rain will get on the fire. But I can bring the roof out just another notch if I need to. Let me see. I could do a porch. I could kind of make it like this. I could kind of do... No, it'd be too low. I think I could just do like this. Something like this. Just real simple. Yeah. Maybe something... Ooh, what about this though? But maybe a 45? Is that too much? I think probably just 26. And just like this, we have our little... I must have been a home builder in another life. Look how cozy, cute. Of course I'm out of range of the workbench. I'm always doing that. Like that. I think that's really cute. And then we do like this. That's too much. Is that necessary? I don't think that's necessary, honestly. But let's look at furniture. So we need a little chest. I'm sure we need a little chest inside. We'll just stick that right there. And you can stack them, but you have to put like a little piece of wood between them. Let's see, building, it's like one of these. Just like right there. And then we can do another chest. We need 10 wood. So, that's okay. We don't have to do that right this second. I don't know what to do. Let me think. Let me think. I need to get out of the crafting menu. Let me go repair my tools real quick. I might chop some more wood since it's daylight. But I'm definitely going to grab Dead by Daylight. I didn't mean to craft another torch, but... But yeah, definitely probably play it some off stream and then maybe play it for next Tuesday's variety. It'd be really good. And that's something I don't know. What is the girlfriend up to, by the way? Let me see. She is probably still sleeping because last night, bless her heart, and she, you know what she says? You know, she thinks that because she's not Southern, okay, she's like a Midwestern girl, and so she's from the Midwest, and she thinks when you say bless your heart that I'm being sarcastic. And I told her, I'm like, only sometimes. It depends on how I say it though, because if I say, oh, bless your heart, that's sincere, okay? But if I'm like, oh, bless your little heart, now I'm being sarcastic. But she thought that just the default, because we were talking last night, she's like, that's such a Southern thing to say, and she said something and I said it to her, and she's like, that's just another way to say fuck you. And I'm like, no. I said there's like there might even be a third way to use it, okay? But it's one of my favorite. I've been, so I worked in healthcare, and it was something I said a lot. And I would tell people, one lady I worked with, I told her, especially when we were going through COVID, and a lot of people were dying, and it was kind of tragic. And I was telling her, I was trying to stay positive, and so I was just telling her, I think one time I told her, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm blessing hearts already. And I was blessing them too. That was just one of my favorite little sayings. And my girlfriend's like, yeah, that's such a Southern saying. I was like, yeah. A headrest, so Hugan says, a headrest for the weary. Sleep the night away in your bed and awaken feeling refreshed and full of energy. Another improvement to your home would be some chests Well, Hugin, I've already done that. Hugin's kind of, Hugin's like me, he runs a little bit behind the times sometimes. And he says it's good practice to have some spare equipment if something unfortunate should happen while you're exploring. Yeah, that's always true. So, let's have a look. I can put some stuff in there. But one thing I need to do is cook this boar meat. I can cook that. I've only got one. And you can make farms in this game, and you can do all kind of stuff. You can make boar farms. They probably added crop farming if I had to guess. But they've done a bunch of updates. Let me clear this log out. Got this little mossy log just hanging around. Okay, let's see. And you got to keep an eye on it because you don't want to burn. You can burn your food to a crisp. And, just like real life, not a good idea. Speaking of which, I probably will do some cooking today a little bit. I've got a turkey and a ham that I want to put in the oven. So I'll be doing that here in a little bit. Sometimes I just do turkey for Thanksgiving. I love turkey, but it can't be. Turkey is so fickle. You have to cook it just right. And a lot of times I use a bag, and the bag can help. But this Thanksgiving, I actually nailed it. Right, that turkey was so good and juicy, like even the white meat, because it's hard to mess up dark meat. But anyway. So usually I'll do a turkey on Thanksgiving, and then on Christmas I'll do a big shank ham. But this year I was in the supermarket and I found a turkey that was on like a crazy sale, so I got it. It was like $10 or something, so that was crazy because you can pay out the wazoo for a turkey. So. And I think it was a good size too. So I went ahead and got that, and I got the big shank ham. So that's going to be real good. Probably make some potato salad and I don't know, some stuff like that. Maybe some sausage balls too, because I love sausage balls. Y'all ain't never had them. Like my girlfriend's never had sausage balls. I was telling her, girl, oh my God, you just wait. There's a boar over there. Let me go smack him. Because let me make a club, because I don't want to like mess my axe up hitting boar. Might as well do it. Take but a sec. If I got the wood for it. Got 6 wood. 12 wood actually. Okay. Let me move these. I'd rather have my club. Yeah, let's put the club right here. We'll have the torches over here. There we go. That's better. Now let me find, of course I'm going to lose this boar. Let me grab my little bit of wood here. Grab that. Oh, I can whack this deer. Nope. I'm never going to catch his butt. Just like in real life, if you ever tried to chase a deer, I don't recommend that. They're a lot faster. Maybe there's somebody that could catch a deer. What's his name? Who's the guy in the Olympics they always talk about? Bolt. Usain Bolt. Maybe he could catch a deer. I don't know though. I'd like to see it. But not your girl. Like, my little legs, they just don't move that fast, so. Got no shot. Oh, and there's a bird, but it disappeared. Well, here's somebody to whack. You little bastard, get out of here. Get your butt out of here. You get a little spanking, that's what you get. Mommy's in the mood to give some spankings. But I wish I could find that boar. I know it was over here somewhere, but you know, how worth it is it to like just keep looking for it? There it is. And now he's dead. You gotta be careful with boar though, because they can kill you. I do have this, oh, and some raspberries too. Let me mark on the map because they do regrow. Let me just, I did have a map key. So this is something important to do. It's like when you find something, just like put a little dot. So I'm just going to put a little dot right here and just put RB so we know it's raspberry. Maybe we'll put, yeah, just something short, because if you get a bunch of them on the map, it'll clutter your map up pretty bad. You don't want to do that. Grab this little wood. I always say ABG. It's either ABC for like streamer tips, that's always be chatting, but ABG for Valheim is always be gathering. Just gather as you go. Anything loose, just grab that junk. Stick it in the pack. Keep going. Because there's a ton of like loose stuff, loose rocks. I could eat that raspberry too. Get some extra stam. Yeah, and like food combinations are a big thing with this game. So if you never played, yeah, food combinations. That don't look, I mean, honestly, that looks hella jank, but I'm not, you know, honestly, it's, what do they say? We're going for function over form here, so it's okay. I do want to make like a little bench to go out here. Let me go see. Let me go see what else I can make. So we can make arrows, but we can't make a bow yet. And I think the justification there is the fact that I think you can find a bow, so what do I need to do? I need more leather scraps to make that bow. So if we can find, it might just go on a little mission. Oh my goodness. Here's the mother lode. Holy shit. The mother lode of raspberries. We're going to mark this on the map. My goodness. Did I see some? No. So just right here, we'll put a little blip. Put a little blip on the map. RB. Not EB. I won't have a clue what that means. So let me see. Let me see. Grab the axe, chop this little, you know, we're just a cleanup crew. Oh, there's the sister messaging. So they'll be coming over. It's usually about 6 p.m., but I hadn't got the memo yet, so we still got a little bit longer to stream because it won't take me that long to get ready, but you know, I do need to take a shower, do all that stuff. I got to throw some stuff in the oven, put some stuff on the burner, but I got a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit of a busy day today. Tomorrow, though, looking forward to having another longer stream. Shouldn't have much to do tomorrow. Well, wait a minute. What is tomorrow? Is it Wednesday? I do have some chores, but yeah, that's not... I could definitely have a longer stream if I wanted to. But yeah. Let me get some dandelions. I think you can maybe make dye with that or something. I'm not even sure. Getting some good resin. Oh, yeah. So I was going to make another chest. So we have 2 chests. Trying to stay focused a little bit, but you know, sometimes it's hard. But oh yeah, I was saying about the girlfriend. So where is the girlfriend this morning? In case anybody's wondering. the girlfriend last night, bless her heart. Let me see. Yeah, so we were watching. We got on WoW a bit and spent some quality time, whatever. And then we get on. She's tired, so we hop off and we start watching a movie. It's like Ghostbusters, if you ever seen that, the new one. I think it's called Frozen Empire or something like that. Now, this movie, I'll be honest, it did not do for me at all what the original Ghostbusters did. Those movies were phenomenal, and I've always been a bit of a fangirl for those, but this did not at all capture any of that kind of nostalgia for me. I mean, like, there was a couple scenes where it was like it was okay, but overall it was really just more, it felt more like a children's movie. It felt more, I don't know, it just wasn't for me that much. I would say it was mid. If I had to give it a rating, I would just say mid. Wasn't all that. It certainly wasn't all that in a bag of chips, let's just say, but it was watchable. It was okay. It's not something I'd ever watch again, and I would say it's pretty forgettable. I think the girlfriend kind of felt the same way. But anyway, so basically her butt fell asleep about halfway through it, and so that's where she's at. She had been up like all night and all day previously, so she just passed out. She's been MIA for a bit. Let's see. So yeah, here we go. Let's do the chest. We were going to do that. So yeah, you have to put like a little thing between them, and then you can put two chests. And if things start getting wet, if it rains, I can always like extend the roof just a touch. And I might just go ahead and do that, because I have a bit of foresight, and I see that kind of happening. So anything not covered by a roof, it will degrade and it will rot, and you'll have to repair it. So I don't think it costs you resources to repair things unless they changed it, but it's just kind of an annoying thing that you don't want to really have to deal with if you don't have to. So let me see. We're doing a 45 roof. We're doing a 45 roof. Here we go. We'll just bring this out just a touch. And then we can put some stuff under it too. So like maybe actually what I'll do is I'll take my chest out of here, and that'll give me some more room in the house. And so we'll have our little storage out back. And I think that'll be cute. Let's just... Uh-oh. Didn't mean to knock the wall down. See, this is why they don't let you girl build shit in real life. Because she ain't no architect, okay? Let me tell you. We are not with the building stuff. Let me see. Gotta remember how the menu works. So let's just fix that. And then what we'll do is we'll put our little chest here. Just a cute little chest. And they won't get rained on or anything right here, so it'll be just fine. And we got a little bit of storage. Yeah, I really like that. That did slightly affect the ventilation. You can see there's a little more smoke, but it's still over our head, so we don't have to worry about it. So we can take our first little sleep here, because I'm pretty happy with the way the cute little house is going. But if I try to hook onto this roof right here, it'll just come through this, and then it'll look janky in here. So I'd rather it be janky out here. And I don't think there's any half roof pieces, so I can't really... Not really much I can do about it. Just have to sort of live with it sometimes. So let me put my stuff down here. Close our door. We're pretty safe for tonight. We're going to take our first little nap. Now we got a spawn point. And this is a server, so I did set up a server, and it's up at the top of the chat link, you know, if you'd want to join or anything like that. So anybody that wants to join, they can always, you know, play with me, as long as I got room in my group. I don't mind people playing with me. As a matter of fact, I like that, so it's always nice have people to play with and do stuff with in the game. In this game, I've never played it multiplayer before. It's something I kind of would like to do at some point. I'm sure the girlfriend, if she was awake, she'd probably be on here with me, because I know she likes Valheim. She has told me. So, if she wakes up before I have to get off, and actually, please forgive me, please excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to have to go take a quick little bathroom break. We're going to close our door so we're safe. And I'm going to grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, and I got fresh hot coffee, and we're playing Valheim. And Valheim and fresh hot coffee just goes so good together because it is just the coziest thing. I always say about coffee. This is the thing I say about coffee. I love coffee because to me, like the first sip of a cup of fresh hot coffee is basically like getting a warm hug. I just love it. So, but anyway, I hope we didn't lose anybody. If we did, you know, we ain't mad at you. We ain't mad at all. Just come back, visit us again. But other thing I'd say is that if you've been watching the stream for a while and you just kind of been lurking or whatever, and you hadn't followed, please consider doing so. It'd really help me out. So let's just hop back into it here. Let's go out here. Let's see. Let me just check here. Okay. Make sure I'm caught up on everything. So what's the next thing to do? Let me see. I could eat another bite. So maybe we need to work on like a food solution. Oh, I do have some raspberries. So let's eat some raspberries. You always want to keep like at least one food thing going because it really helps with stamina. And in real life, I don't really think raspberries would help a whole lot with that because they don't, you know, how many calories does a raspberry have? It's not that many. But you know, we can role play it. It's okay. It's just a bit of role play we're doing. What do they say sometimes? Like you have to kind of suspend disbelief. And I'm a big believer in that. Like I'm always like when I'm role playing. And like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? What? I was paying attention, okay? And I was on the right side of it. Like, oh my God. Look at it. Well, at least I'm a little bit jacked, so we got that going for us. Look at that boy. But yeah, that thing just fell right on me. Like, oh my God. That's a little aggravating. But you know, it's just like life. And I don't even remember what I was saying before I got squished. There's my body. They used to not put your body in the game where you could see it after you die, but that's what happened to me. Let me put my shirt back on because I'm like showing off, you know, my rippling muscles here. Oh, there we go. Right click. But that tree had it out for me. But, oh, yeah. So, like, you have to suspend disbelief. So, anytime I'm, like, playing a game and, like, or I'm role playing, you know, I just kind of insert my own reasoning for why the designers made the choice they did or whatever. So, like, you know, for me, raspberry, yeah, it ain't much calories. Maybe there's a few calories in one raspberry. But it would be hard to live off of them. Because, like, they would, you know, fruits and vegetables are pretty filling. So, you probably wouldn't get enough calories before you got full. Oh, my God. Get out of here, you little bastards. Little sons of bitches. Making me curse this early in the morning. Sometimes you just have to do it, though. But yeah, me and my friend one time, so I'll tell you this little story about suspending disbelief. So one time, this was some years ago, and I remember like Star Trek came out, and I'm trying to think which one it was. You know when they rebooted Star Trek, and they used, they sort of rebooted the originals, and they used Chris Pine. And I'm trying, let me just look here. Let me pause the game. So you can pause this game, and that's a good thing about it. So let's look. Let me show you this. So Star Trek, just so we know what we're talking about. Star Trek reboot. I'm trying to... Here we go. Okay. So here it is. In 2009, so they reboot Star Trek. And they do a good job. Okay, because this movie was good. All right, this was a good movie. Actually went to see this, and my friend went with me, and he's more of a Star Wars nerd. And before I eventually became a Star Wars nerd, but not to the level of him, right? Like he's got all this, like this boy is a grown man, and he's playing in the bathtub with you know, he's got his little Star Wars action figures. He's sitting in the bathtub in a bubble bath, and he's like clinking them together, playing with them. I mean, that's just how I see him. And don't worry, I'll tell him that to his face too. But yeah, so he's like smacking them together, making sound effects. He's sitting in the bathtub, you know, just soaking in the water, turning into a prune, whatever. But anyway, he's that kind of Star Wars nerd. But at least he's taking it back, because some of them don't. That's what I've been told. We'll just leave that for another day. But anyway, if I can actually get past this part of the story, I will tell the rest of it. But anyway, so we're watching this movie, and like there's a scene at the end where like the Enterprise gets pulled into like a black hole or whatever. And let's see. I could maybe show this, like Enterprise pulled into a black hole. Let's just see what happens. So here it is. Maybe that's it. Anyway, so let's see.
Captain, I picked up another ship.
Is this it? So yeah. We're just skipping. So yeah, this thing is pulling everything in, okay? We'll just show a little bit, because I don't know if I'll get copyright. But yeah, so it's pulling them in. And my friend, as we're walking out of it, so we watch this, and as we're walking out of the theater, he's like all, you know, and he's like, he's one of these people that are sort of like, it has to be either or. Like when it comes to Star Trek and Star Wars, he thinks that like it's a zero-sum game or something. Like if one exists, it has to necessarily compete with the other. So he's like throwing shade all over my Star Trek. And he's like, that's not even how black holes work. And I said, look, buddy. I said, sometimes you have to suspend disbelief, because this particular black hole was made by red matter, or something called red matter. I said, so we know how dark holes or black holes are made, but we don't necessarily, so I'm like a philosopher over here or whatever, talking about necessarily know how, you know, black holes made with red matter work. Maybe they're a little bit different. And you know what? He didn't have anything to say about that. So I just told him, I said, sometimes you just have to like use your, if you want to enjoy something and it doesn't make sense to you, sometimes you just have to suspend disbelief and make your own like role play about it or whatever, like your own headcanon. That's what they call it. So that was my headcanon for this.
Sir Lou, let's go home. Yes, sir.
But yeah, after this, you know, yeah, I really enjoyed this. And I won't show, I just don't want to get copyright crap, because that's always something that's in the back of my mind. And because it's clipped and he's using it, but he might have something, I don't know how that works, so I just don't want to mess with it too much. But yeah, just a tidbit. That's kind of how I think about it. You know, sometimes you just come up with your own headcanon for something. It don't, and it just ties into that whole thing where I'm saying it don't have to be perfect, right? It just has to be passable or good enough. It's like eating raspberries. It's like eating raspberries and getting a bunch of stamina from them. You know, it's good enough. So we're just doing a little chopping. Let me get a sip of this coffee, because the voice is getting a little dry from all this yapping. Sometimes I just get to yapping. Oh, if you wonder why my... Just a sec. Oh my goodness, that's so good. So, so good. The coffee. Oh my. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're wondering why my V2 model is sparkling, I really can't tell you. It's some kind of hotkey that I pressed and I don't know what it is. And I tried to fix it at the start of the stream, and it's just going to be something that I got to research. And the reason, you know, you might say, well, Natalie, why didn't you just restart it? It's because I'd had to restart the whole stream and everything, because I would have to turn OBS off. Because if you start your if you start up your V2 model, or yeah, if you start your V2 model before you start up OBS, it won't animate, so it won't capture your webcam, won't capture it. So I would have had to restart the whole stream, and I just didn't want to split it up like that. It just makes more work to like upload the VOD and stuff. So it's just one of them little things. So I said today, you know what? We just gonna be sparkly. We're just gathering a little bit of wood here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. Let me see how many leather I got, because... Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't like to be burping on stream and stuff. I know that even if I cover my mouth and close my mouth and stuff, I think y'all can still hear it, because I want to say I heard it on the VOD, and I don't mean to do that. It's just one of those things. If I turn my, it's one of those things that I'm not sure I can fix, because if I turn my noise gate, if I adjust my mic enough to like where it won't catch that, then it won't catch my voice if I talk a little bit lower. So, and I don't want that. Not that I ever talk low or whisper or anything, but who knows, I might want to whisper one day for something. Gosh, this is just a cute little house, and I wish we could have a thunderstorm so I could show y'all how cozy it is to sit in here like this. I don't even remember how you do it. Do you type sit? Yeah, it's /sit, so okay. If you hit enter, it's like most games chat, it's even just like wow, so it gives you a little list of stuff you can do. You can kill yourself in this game. Oh my goodness. Very concerning. So we got comfort 4, rested. We're rested for like 11 hours, in-game hours. We got shelter, fire, and we don't have any skill drain. So you can see that those little buffs, debuffs up across the top to the right next to the map. And this is just a fun little game. I don't know. Here's Giga. Giga says, you played Marvel Rivals, right? Yes, I have. I enjoy it quite a bit. That's a really good game. I played it, I think the last 2 Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to say, I need you to watch something. Okay. Link it to me. I'll watch it. I'd love to watch it. But I did play it Tuesday, and then me and the girlfriend played it again off stream, and she just carries hard. So okay, so we got a Twitter link. Let me check this. Let me go in my house so I don't get beat up. I guess I could just pause the game. That's what I do. So we're going to check this link out here. Let's have a look. Got my sound. Pimp Swaggins. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I can't play her. I get a little bit distracted.
Aw. All business. See you later.
Hey, man. We're a package deal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Happens all the time.
Oh, my goodness. That's what you get, Jeff. That's what you get, Jeff. And I do love that. But that's what you get, Jeff, because I always tell people, you know, if you can't, you know, if you, what do I say? I say, if you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Jeff. Bad boy. Let's watch it again, because it's cute. That's worth watching twice, actually. Oh, yes. And that's the thing I do too, is like when I play this game and I play Jeff, if you've watched my VOD, you know that I'm sometimes a little bit naughty with playing Jeff because he squirts, and I like to say, oh, look at me, I'm squirting all over my teammates. I'm just soaking them. And I just can't help it because it's just so much fun. But the Hulk pounding him was the funniest thing ever, Giga says. Yes, it was.
See you later.
Look at this.
Hey, man. We're a package deal.
I mean, Jeff, come on, Jeff. You're getting the best of both worlds here, Jeff.
Time.
Yeah, Jeff just had it coming there. That's super cute. I love that. You're right, Giga. I did love that. Bad Jeff. Let's see. So let me think here. Let me think. Let me do the thing I'm least good at. Yeah. Let me get a sip of coffee while I look at my little cozy house. I'm actually proud of this house. You know, it's pretty good. I could have put it up, you know, on maybe some stilts or something. But then I'd have had to made stairs or like jump up into it. But that could have been cute to have it on like little short legs. That just wasn't really necessary for a little minimalist first house. We can expand this too. I know people make like a bunch of bases and stuff, and then they make their big grand finale base that they spend 2,000 hours on, and like they put it on YouTube, and it's like, oh my God, it's a mansion. It's a mansion. They've got a bat cave. It's like prepper heaven, plus it's like the Ritz combined with like prepper heaven. Yeah. One thing I need to do. Okay, so this is like the mission, and I'm going to try to accomplish this. I need 2 more leather. I think a good final goal for the day is to get like 2 more leather and make a bow. That just feels like the right thing to do. But let me look. I might be close to being overweight in my inventory because this is something you can do. So I'm 190 out of 300. So I'm just going to take the stuff I do have right now, because if I gather along the way, I might fill up. I'm just going to take that stuff and stick it in the chest just real quick. I got a bunch of resin, like just the full stacks, or yeah, that'll be good. And we'll take that wood. We need to keep a little bit of wood because you never know what's going to happen. It's always good to have a little bit of wood on you. So what I'm gonna try to do is like find a pig. I didn't mean to take, and I've got my screenshot bound to to my map, so I need to fix that. Let me see if I can fix that real quick in the settings. But that actually sounded like a Steam keybind, so maybe I need to fix that in Steam. Let me see if I can do that. Steam settings. Oh shit, please, Lord, no. Stop. Always, you little bastard. Creeping on you, girl. Get out of here. Get your little bottom spanked. Got his head caved in, actually. I was just in that kind of mood. So let me go up here. Giga says another game you should try playing is Ark Survival Ascended. That's quite a mouthful. Let me stick that one in. Let me actually stick both of those in the notepad real quick. Let's see. So the two that we are Dead by Daylight and Ark Survival Ascended. Okay. So we'll check both of those out. And I know for a fact I'll get the I'll probably get Dead by Daylight today. Very, very likely. And we'll look at Ark Survival Ascended too. What did I come back here for? Oh, it was let's pass the day. Let's get back into daytime. Let me get back into daytime real quick. We're just going to take a little nap. A little napsy. And then we're going to go and we're going to try to find a couple more boar because I want to make that bow. And I need 2 more leather. But I think I have seen people playing Ark Survival. And I want to say I thought it looked good. But you know, one survival game that I think would probably be, I don't know. I kind of think it looks good sometimes, but then I don't. It's like Rust. I don't know if you've ever played that before, but if you have, what do you think about that? Oh, it's still dark out here. Let me get the torch out. So looking for a boar, trying to focus a little bit. Let me get some more coffee. And I need to eat something because your health doesn't regen if you haven't ate something. So that's one really important reason to eat in this game. And I totally forgot the one thing I was doing because I was getting beat up. Let me pause the game. Now we can do this. So web browser, where would that be? Recording and screenshots. So let's try the settings on that. Get this out of here. Let me just Google this real quick. How to change, Steam screenshot keybind. So it says to open your Steam settings, navigate to the screenshot, and then select the desired. Okay, let's just go step by step. That's where we're at, right? So if we say Steam settings, that's where we're at. Screenshot setting. Screenshot section. There is no screenshot setting in the Steam setting unless it's over here. Here we go. Okay, so what will we put it to? We'll put it to print screen if I can, just like in WoW. And why can't I do that? So we can do scroll lock? No, not doing that. Why can't I set it to print screen though? Because that's just silly if you ask me. So what will I set this to? I don't know. Just set it to number pad 1. That work? That's good enough. One thing I learned in therapy, one thing my therapist told me was, and he like really tried to drive this into my head, he said that you don't, because I was like a perfectionist or something and it was driving me crazy, he told me that you don't have to be perfect to be okay. And that like set me free for some reason, because it was just the way he said it and everything. It hit me so hard. I was like, well, I just never, it's like something I knew, but I never heard it said that way. And so it just hit me really hard. And the way it hit, the tone of voice he used or something when he said it. And that's just stuck with me for like years. And so anytime I feel like I'm getting hung up on something, I just tell myself, I hear his voice and I hear him saying, you don't have to be perfect to be okay. And then I just move on from whatever I'm stuck on. And Giga says, super fun, but very toxic, but worth it. That was what I was thinking, because I want to say, I had saw somebody say that it was super toxic. But Giga says the more toxic the people, the sweeter the revenge. Yeah, so it's going to have that multiplayer kind of a little bit of a competitive PvP component to it. Okay. Might look into it one day, but you know, your girl gets flustered pretty easy sometimes, so that's why, you know, I kind of became more casual over the years. Just my ability to tolerate toxicity has just kind of gone down a bit, but I could give it a try. I always say I like to try. I'll try anything, almost basically try anything once, mostly. Not everything, but mostly. And I'm supposed to be looking for a boar. And they're not that hard to find. Here's another perp. About to go splat. Get out of here. You little aggravating. Well, I just won't even say what you are. Get out of here. Getting beat down. Just get out of here. I'll let him live. Sometimes you let him live, you know. I am a brutal Viking, but, you know, sometimes I can, you know, be gracious. Oh, here's where, yeah, right. Like, you get flint around water sources, so a lot of times it'll be sort of in the mud, and then there's these little lizard people. Kind of what my girlfriend thinks I am, is a little lizard person. So mean she is. Let me see. Get out of here. They only take one shot, and they give you these they're a pretty good food source, to be honest. And here's some mushrooms. We'll mark this on the map, because sometimes mushrooms are like hard for me to find, because I don't see, you know, they don't, I don't want to say I'm colorblind, because that's just a silly term. I learned a long time ago from the eye doctor that, like, the better thing to call it is a color deficiency, because if I was colorblind, I would just be blind. I wouldn't be able to see any colors at all. So, you know, he says a color deficiency, so I'm color deficient. That's what I am. So I miss mushrooms sometimes because they kind of blend in with the forest floor. Let me just stick this on my map real quick. Oh, look at that. We're not taking accidental screenshots now. We'll just say mush. I think that's good enough. Giga says, Ark is so fun. Every playthrough is different. You can build a base, have a great time, and then all of a sudden there's a T-Rex outside wanting you as a snack. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so now I'm thinking about it. So that's the game that's got the dinosaurs. Yeah, now I'm kind of remembering what I saw about it. Now I'm kind of remembering the YouTube videos I saw. But that would be fun. Fighting the dinos. I'm gonna chase this deer down, watch me. Well, I'm getting stuck on stuff. Sometimes a deer will mess up and like turn around, like their AI will get wonky, and they'll run right towards you, and you can smack them. Let me see here. Let me see. We're just looking for a boar. Let that be the executive thought that guides us to the holy grail of the boars. Here's one. Look at that. Quack, quack. Come here. Oh, don't run. Look at him. His little short legs. They ain't worth it. He's not going to get away from you, girl. He'll turn around and come back anyway because he's a silly boar. That's just what they do. So I think we need one more. Let me look. One more and the goal achieved. Giga says you can spawn on a beach, have a blast, but you can also spawn on a beach filled with raptors. Oh my goodness. And you know what? With our luck, that's exactly what I would do. I would spawn in and I'd be surrounded by clever girls and they'd just be gnawing on me. Natalie would be in about 10 different pieces. And all of those pieces, they'd be inside a raptor's stomach. And then they'd come out the other end. It would just be horrible. My goodness, when you really think about it. Giga says, you die a lot in that game. Yeah, and if the average person dies a lot, you know what that means for me, right? I don't even have to say it. So one more. We need one more. And it'll probably be the one that takes forever. Let me come down here. We're just going downtown here. And this is so pretty. I actually love the way this game looks. And I like how like you can see like the particles in the wind blowing past you and stuff and all that. This game is just, I love the art style. It's just kind of beautiful. It really is. But my character looks kind of horrendous, but we ain't gonna judge that man. He's a Viking. He's had a hard life. You know what stress does to you. You know, it's pretty rough on the body. Let me come down. We're gonna run. Usually boar, you can find them out in the middle of, there we go. There's two. And after we get these, the next time we play, we will try to make like a boar pen, and that's something you can do. And then you'll have all the, and you can feed them, and you can they'll have babies and all that. It's really cool. So you can kind of, you know, have your little livestock farm, get leather, get meat, you'll be set. Giga says, my first playthrough with friends, we all spawned in for our first time and we all died instantly. A Titan Brutosaur. A Titan Brutosaur? Oh my god. I don't know what that is, but that sounds horrifying. A Titan Brutosaur stomped on us. My goodness, that kind of thing. You know what I think about when you say that, a Titan Brutosaur? I think about a Devilsaur in WoW, like out there in Ungoro Crater. It's funny that I've been playing WoW for so long that almost anything you could possibly say, I can somehow relate it to WoW. It's like I was saying the other day, and oh, here's these little houses. You can kind of tear them down and get resources from them. So we're just going to check this one. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it on the map so I can keep going. But I'm going to just put, let's call this abandoned house. And we'll just come back the next time and deal with this little house and get some resources. But let me see if I'm going the right way. But yeah, it's like I was saying the other day, it's like you ask me where something is on a map a real world map, and like I have no idea. You're like, oh, where's this continent? I don't know. And they're like, you know, I don't even know if it's a continent or a country half the time. And people look at they're like, oh my goodness. But if you ask me something about WoW, if you ask me where Kalmador is, you ask me all the kingdoms of Kalmador, all the provinces and states or whatever you want to call them, I can tell you that, and I can tell you where they're at, you know. But if you ask me something about the real world, I don't have no idea. I'm like, you asking the wrong person. Giga says, thing of that, but like 10 times bigger. Oh my, 10 times bigger than that? Oh my god, that's a skyscraper and a half. My goodness. That boy is big. Oh, and look at that. That looked like he went up in purple smoke. Is it purple? Is it blue? I don't really know. I kind of just have to guess at it. Let's see. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our little bow. Going to make the little bow. Repair our stuff. Ooh, I can make, but you got to be careful though. We'll focus on one thing, because if I make those tunics, then I won't be able to make my bow, and then I'll be SOL. And I don't want to be SOL. Let me look. Let me try this real quick. Let me just see here. I know I saw the thing to make a crew. Oh my god, it's 8. I thought it was 6. See, that's how good I pay attention. I could have swore it said 6. Oh well, 6 was our goal, so we got our goal. Let me come over here to the house and park myself for a minute. Hit that pause button. Let me just catch up. So, Giga said, did you ever watch the trailer for it? Art? No, I hadn't seen it. Let me look it up. We'll watch it. Let me just pull this over here. So let's have a look. We'll make it full screen. Giga's all, look at Giga with them fast fingers. Girl, you fast. Here we go. Let me pull it over here. Get rid of that. Make it big. Let's make it full screen. Give it a like. Oh yeah, very nice, very tropical. Because I hadn't played a survival game set in like a tropical place. But then again, oh, it's got biomes, right? So there are, yeah, some of the games, yeah, Minecraft has tropical. Okay. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, do I? That's why I always say my mouth kind of runs ahead of my brain. My brain's always playing catch up. Oh, you got guns too. And bows. That looked like a stegosaurus. Yeah, that sure is a gun. She had a machete. She's a little bit caked up if I was being honest. Them dinosaurs were playing splash in the water. Oh, what was that though? Wait a minute. Is that a spaceship or something? Hold on. Some kind of advanced technology up there. Oh, what that is, that's cool though. He's riding that dinosaur too. And that's one thing about Valheim is I wish you could have a mount. I don't know if you can because who knows? It's been like a year since I played it. But maybe you can. But I saw that he was on a mount. Got his tomahawk. That man's riding a magical moose. It looked like a moose, but it had maybe a little fantasy spin to it. Big old albino gorilla. Spider. Something. Some kind of alien thing. A technology robot. A technology robot. What the hell am I even saying? Okay. Yeah, that looks good, Giga. That looks good. Let's see what they want for it on Steam. Let's see what they want. Art, survival. 27. Okay, it's not too bad. Definitely gonna get Dead by Daylight first. And then we'll probably get Ark. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna wind us down now. I know I said it's gonna be a little bit shorter stream. I got some chores to get to and I got some cooking to do and stuff. Giga says you can ride any dinosaur. Let me come back to my game here. Pull this up. Okay. We can. Okay. Giga says you can ride any dinosaur in the game. Oh, that's cool. And tame them. Well, that's cool too. Giga says, leaving already? Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta get going. I got a couple more minutes, but then I gotta go. I got some stuff, you know, my sister, her family's coming over in a little bit, and I need to put the turkey in the oven and the ham, and I think I'm gonna make some potato salad and maybe some deviled eggs too, and just some stuff, maybe some green beans. Who knows? I like to put bacon grease in my green beans because I'm a southerner and we do that. It makes them taste real good. Giga says no. Oh, Giga. Giga says I wish you stream more. Giga, you are one of the sweetest people I know. And that makes me feel so good. And I am going to try. I am going to try to start streaming more. I would like to get up to, you know, I think I'm averaging maybe between 2 and 3, closer to 3 hours. And I'm going to try to get up to 4. Eventually, I kind of have to work my way up there, though. And the more I stream, the more I have energy to stream a little bit longer. So it just takes me some practice and a little bit of time. Do I have a Discord? I do. And it's very small. I have one person in there other than myself. Let me see. And I need to link it because you're now the second person that asked. So let me see. Let me pull that up for you. Let's see. How do I do it? I'm such a technology noob. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the Discord. Nope, that's not gonna work. I have to take the stream, or let's see, I have to take it out of streamer mode. Yeah, let me see. Let me disable that. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the Discord server. Here we go. But I need to, there's so many little things I need to do, and people have told me to do, like get a bot in here that does stuff for me and whatever, because people come in and hit that like Discord button, and I just don't have that all set up yet, and it's something I'm trying to do, but you know. There you are. Let me hit you, give you a wave. Spooky Jinx. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, so we had a pretty fun stream today. Did a little bit of Valheim. Got our little base built. Yeah. Let me just recap here. Oh, let me come back here. So we got our little base built. We got our little tool shed over here, and it's just a cute little base. Yeah. And we had a couple chatters today, and Giga come by, and she's been here the whole stream, and we appreciate her because she's so sweet. We love talking to her. And Captain Skellybones came by and chatted, and we like Captain Skellybones too. He chatted with us on our Marvel Rival stream for a long time one day, and anybody that just sort of hung out and lurked, we appreciate you too. But if you want to toss me a follow and you enjoyed the stream, I sure appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, I just hope you have everybody has a good Merry Christmas Eve, and I'll see you all tomorrow at probably right at 10 a.m. again. And I just hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later, Giga. Bye-bye.